We're checking back in with Mike Eppel with business news and real estate news. It looks like the markets are cooling down in two of Canada's hottest real estate markets.
Yeah, good morning, Tammy. Everybody's favorite water cooler topic. The real estate market this spring has been sluggish. The latest data in from the Toronto Real Estate Board and the similar entity in Vancouver showing that the two previous hottest markets in the land have seen a significant slowdown. When you look at year-over-year comparables, sales activity down 22% here in the GTA, down 36% in Vancouver. This is the fallout from various provincial and federal government rule changes to the market. Mortgage rates have gone up, stress tests are in place, and a lot of buyers and sellers, for that matter, are simply staying on the sidelines. New listings are down in both cities as well. Interesting footnote, though, while prices have come down slightly year over year here in the GTA, in Vancouver they went up again last month, and now a new benchmark record price in Vancouver's housing market, north of $1 million on average for a property there. If you can't advertise something new, how can you disrupt the current marketplace? That is what the marijuana producers are asking this morning as the Canadian Senate debates the legislation that is currently in the process of leading up to the legalization of marijuana for personal consumption. The companies that are in the marijuana production entity or field, if you want to call it that, they're saying they're not going to be allowed to, for example, put products on T-shirts or hats. They figure that if you can't advertise legal cannabis products, then the black market will continue to persist and continue to flourish. So lots of debate going on in Ottawa on that hot-button topic. Well, Canadians soon seen a Netflix tax. Here's another thing that the Trudeau government has talked about not being in favor of, but the Globe and Mail reporting this morning, the federal government is appointing a new 9-member panel to basically overhaul the rules and regulations and laws governing Canada's broadcast industry. And this could lead to some taxation on social media or Netflix or other streaming services to pay for traditional Canadian broadcast content. The panel is also going to oversee over the mandate of the CBC and the CRTC itself. This will have an interim report expected 4 months ahead of next year's federal general election, so that could be a hot-button topic at that point. And two tech stocks had a big record-breaking day on Monday on Wall Street. Apple and Microsoft both at all-time highs, and that led to a record for the NASDAQ. It's been a good little run here for the stock markets, at least on Wall Street, which, Melanie, good morning. We are looking at investors unfazed by all of the things that are going on a daily basis by the Trump administration on the trade file. A bit of a disconnect, but nevertheless,
whatever are you speaking of, Mike Eppel?
Yeah. Well, yeah, every day there's another tweet by the U.S. president, and we're about, an hour away from that.
It's happening.
On the topic of trade ahead of this week's G7 summit.
Yeah, all right. Thanks so much, Mike. And